Welcome back to another quick and dirty rebuild. This time we'll be doing the Green Bay Packers, but with a twist. At first we will be destroying the team, utterly demolishing it, so that we lose the first season with a 0-17 record. Then we will be rebuilding the team so that we will finish with a perfect 17-0 record. I already did this with the Browns once. That took quite long. I've got a few different ideas now, so maybe we'll get there quicker. But basically the team that I choose is simply a starting point. None of these players will really be playing or taking any part in this rebuild initially. The Packers have a very good team. I will be using that to my advantage to trade as many players as possible and acquire as many picks for the 2022 draft as I can. So yeah, let's get going and demolish this team. So as you can see, we have now completely destroyed this team. We are sitting at a 52 overall, 51 offense, 55 defense. So absolutely terrible. I've traded or signed the worst players there are in Madden at the moment. Offense is bad, defense is bad. We've even got a few missing players, so I think I will just have to fill that with someone. But nevertheless, we are heading for a terrible season, and I couldn't be more excited. Alright, I had to forward the game to preseason week 2 so that you can see the updated ratings for the Green Bay Packers after their demolition. The preseason standings are 0-1, but those are not interesting for me. I want to have the worst season possible, 0-17. So let's get going, see you at the end of this season, and then we will start the rebuild. At the end of the first season in this 0-17 and 17-0 rebuild, the Packers are at the bottom of the NFC North, exactly where I want to see them. Great result for this rebuild. The results are surprising, such as this one versus the Lions maybe. All the other ones are disgusting and I'm absolutely loving them. So now at this point we can start this rebuild for real. We will be heading to the draft. This is where this rebuild will really start, and then we'll be taking it from there. Alright, let's do a recap of this very long draft that we had. We replenished almost the full team. Let's go through the players one by one. First pick was Aiden Hutchinson, right edge, rookie out of Michigan. He is one of the highest ranked rookies in the real draft as well. He was picked by the Detroit Lions, so staying in Michigan. Next pick was Kayvon Thibodeau for us, right edge out of Oregon. He will be going to the New York Giants in real life. For us, important piece back there. Ahmad Sauce Gardner, 21-year-old rookie out of Cincinnati, cornerback, will be heading to the New York Jets, if I remember it correctly. Garrett Wilson, 20-year-old rookie out of Ohio, 75 overall. First pick to have no hidden depth trait. Next pick was Kenny Pickett, quarterback, 23-year-old rookie out of Pittsburgh. I chose him because he was the first rookie to be off the board. He was signed by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Linderbaum, center, 79 overall, instant starter, of course, hidden depth trait, number 14 already. Jordan Davis, D tackle, he's very good, very strong, 73 overall, hidden depth trait, 22 years out of Georgia. Next pick was Trevor Penning, left tackle, 22 years, Northern Iowa, also a hidden depth trait, very high strength rating. Jameson Williams, my first second wide receiver that I picked, hidden depth trait as well. So that core is taking shape. Left guard, Zion Johnson, hidden depth trait as well, 73 overall. So looking good right there. Free safety, Daxton Hill, 74 overall, rookie out of Michigan as well. He's a hidden depth trait, very quick. You can see that in the stats there. Logan Hill, right outside linebacker, 71 overall, 22-year-old rookie out of Houston. Daniel Falele, right tackle, 71 overall, hidden depth trait from Minnesota. Drake Jackson, right outside linebacker, 73 overall from USC. I now have 2 right outside linebackers. I will be switching one of them to left outside linebacker. There we go. Alright, my tight end for the future will be Jalen Whittemire out of Texas. 73 overall, hidden depth trait as well. Ratings are very good, well-rounded, strong physical stats. Quay Walker, first mid linebacker, normal depth trait. My halfback will be Kenneth Walker III, 74 overall, normal depth trait, Michigan State. But just look at those beautiful stats up there. He's very quick, breaking a tackle, tracking, change of direction. Very good already, will only get better. Brandon Smith, my second mid linebacker, is 73 overall, 21-year-old rookie out of Penn State, also hidden depth trait. Arnold Ebiketie, I chose him just to have a backup at that position. He's also got a hidden depth trait. He's a left outside linebacker. Wide receiver Sky Moore, 69 overall. Third wide receiver I picked cornerback Darion Kendrick. For the other side, rookie out of Georgia. Cole Turner, tight end, 22-year-old rookie out of Nevada, 62 overall. And you can see 4th round, 7th round, Sam Williams, left edge. And Paul Grattan Jr., right guard. Okay, so our roster has been set. We have nearly all of our players in here. Maybe just fix that. What's going on? I want to have Cole Turner as my fullback. I will be signing a full-time fullback. I just always want to have that. So we've got Whittemire as the tight end, Daniel Falele right tackle. We've still got Paul Grattan Jr. here, 63. Tyler Lindebaum, center, Zion Johnson, left guard and left tackle, Trevor Penning. Wide receiver core consisting of Sky Moore, Garrett Wilson, and over here Jameson Williams. And then come the players that I had in there or that the CPU signed. Kenny Pickett is my starting QB. I've got a backup QB who's really bad. Over here, Kyle Walker III. And on defense, we're also looking very strong. We've got Jackson at left outside linebacker, Quay Walker, Logan Hall, mid linebacker, Arnold Ebiketie, and David Hill, free safety. Down here we've got Sauce Gardner, Kayvon Thibodeau, Jordan Davis, Aiden Hutchinson, and CB2. I actually want to see Kendrick, but he's blocked at strong safety up here. All right, let me just fix that. Let's put Harper up here, and I'm gonna have Kendrick as my CB2. All right, I will be looking to sign a strong safety for some reason. That must have slipped my mind during the draft, so I will be bringing someone in here. And the same goes for fullback. So fullback, strong safety, 2 positions that I will be fixing. Apart from that, we're ready to go and head into the first season. At the end of the first real season, the Packers are in 3rd spot, 7-10 NFC North. I'm actually pretty happy with these results. Not expecting any surprises in here. It was expected to be a bit of a bumpy season. The first one is always a bit of a challenge, getting players up to speed, just making sure that everybody is at the right position. Alright, my objective for the first season was to reveal as many dev traits as possible. We were able to do that. We can now see that everybody on offense is a star dev. Paul Grattan Jr. Was a normal dev from the get-go, so no surprises there. We've got Kenny Pickett down here, 76 overall. He has improved a little bit. What I like is his throw power and deep accuracy, medium accuracy, short accuracy, already very good stats. Awareness, break, sack are not very good, so he's not that mobile, but he will of course improve a little bit. Over here we can see that wide receiver 2 is a position that we need to improve, and the same goes for right guard. Apart from that, I'm actually pretty happy. I signed Nick Bawden in free agency because we didn't have a dedicated fullback. At defense, we can see that everybody's a star dev, except for Kayvon Thibodeau, who turned out to be a superstar already. That's great news. At 21 years of age, very well-rounded already, number 19 ranked right in the league. So very, very good. And yeah, apart from that, no real surprises. Sauce Gardner is my CB1. Over here we've got John Charles, a player that I'm not really sure if I signed him or the CPU signed him, but at this point in time it doesn't matter. It's always important that the first season goes as badly as possible. Special teams, we signed Charlton and Bass, just to make sure that we are set there. Yeah, apart from that, I will be heading into player contract negotiations, then into free agency, especially looking to improve my right guard position, and of course bring in a strong safety and a corner too. Player negotiation recap. We didn't re-sign tight end Dan Arnold, but I'm not really too sad about that. We re-signed Tyler Bass, Joseph Charlton. Didn't re-sign LAMARCUS Joyner. I want to get a younger, better strong safety in there. We re-signed KENDALL Hinton, who's a good backup in the wide receiver core. We re-signed Tanner Muse. No new contract for DERRICK. GORE. We re-signed Ben Still and Levi Lewis, who are backups for the respective positions. Alright, so we have offers accepted by halfback Taylor, right tackle Edoga, left tackle Noteboom, center Jones, left guard Howard, fullback Blasingame, and right outside linebacker Julian Okwara. Great news, we have signed quarterback Lamar Jackson and strong safety Jimmy Ward to our team. Alright, so this is the team that we're heading into the next season with. We have star quarterback Lamar Jackson. He was a free agent. To be honest, a bit too good to pass that up. I actually did want to go with Kenny Pickett, but getting the number ranked quarterback in the game as a free agent is actually too good to be true. So I gave him an offer. He is now the highest paid player, of course. Taking a look at his contract, you can see that it's absolutely gigantic, but I think that he will be more than worth all that money. Our wide receiver that we drafted, Jameson Williams, has gone up to superstar, so he will be improving very, very quickly. I was not really able to complete the move for someone up here for right tackle. So we've completed a deal. We are sending left tackle Noteboom and a 6th round pick to the Panthers and receiving right tackle Charles Cross. He's young and he's a star dev. Alright, another deal done. We're sending strong safety Jimmy Ward, 6th round and 5th round pick to the Falcons. We are receiving Jaquan Brisker, who is younger and a star dev. Final trade done. We are sending wide receiver Hill Jr., Lodge, and a 2nd round pick to the Lions. We are receiving Drake London, also wide receiver star dev and younger. Quick draft recap right now. Callum Brooks, mid linebacker, our selection in the 1st round, pick 11 overall, 70 overall rookie out of South Carolina. I was about to say North Carolina, but it's South Carolina. He's got good speed, good acceleration, hit power and pursuit are okay, as is tackle. Overall not the greatest, of course, and only a normal dev trait, but just a bit of backup for that position. And next up we've got Luke Whitehead, 66 overall rated left guard. He's a rookie out of Texas with a hidden def trait, that's good. He's got great strength, pass block finesse, and impact blocking. We only have one right guard at the moment, so I will be switching Luke Whitehead over to right guard. We're at the end of the 2023 season, and we have made the playoffs. We are now the first in the NFC North with an 11-6 overall. Let's take a quick look at the results here, but those are looking good overall. Bad loss here against the Broncos, but yeah, overall we can say that this was a pretty successful second season in regards to this rebuild. We will be playing the Seattle Seahawks straight away, and before we do that, let's take a quick look at the team. If there have been any def trait changes, I cannot see any. I can see that Luke Whitehead has now moved up at right guard. Daniel Falele is switched back to right tackle, which is his original position. We do seem to have an injury to Zion Johnson at left guard. Apart from that, I can see no def trait changes. Garrett Wilson is now wide receiver 2, so there seems to be an injury to Drake London, yes. All right, defense is looking good as well. No major changes here. Quay Walker has gone up a little bit in the overall. He's received 4 additional points. Apart from that, everybody has improved a little bit, but no def trait changes. So without any further delays, let's head into the game. All right, so we have won against the Seattle Seahawks. I will be only simming forward, since the aim of this rebuild is to get the perfect season at a 17-0, of course. We have 3 offers accepted in free agency for a center, a backup for Tyler Linderbaum, a new punter in Bojorquez, and a right edge backup, Chase Winovich. All right, we've got a deal done. We are sending our mid linebacker Quay Walker to the Jets. We are receiving Kyle Barnes, also mid linebacker. We're also adding a 2nd and a 3rd round pick along to the trade. We are receiving an immediate improvement at the mid linebacker position. Next deal done, we are sending right outside linebacker Logan Hall along with a 4th pick this year and a 5th pick, third pick next year to the Washington football team, the Washington Commanders. We're receiving right outside linebacker D. Clark. He's a def trait, he's a star dev, and he's a tad younger and a better overall. So a quick improvement for that position as well. In the 2023 draft, we have picked 4 new rookies. We had 1 first round pick, and that was a halfback, Thurman Fort, starting at 76 already with a 22 years of age. Rookie out of Wisconsin with a hidden def trait, and already very, very well rounded. I will be slotting him straight into the team. I really like the way he looks like. He's also a scheme fit, so he will instantly be an improvement. Kevin Whitfield, free safety, 65 overall. Yeah, a depth player. Dakota Shields, normal def trait, rookie out of Florida, 66 overall, also depth player. He's a tight end. And finally, we signed a fullback, Timmy Nolan, as an understudy to Blasingame, and he's a rookie out of Texas A&M. What I liked were his physical stats, so these were really good. Apart from that, yeah, a player for depth, and that's about it. At the beginning of the 2024 season, we are ready to go. I will show you the roster after upgrading all of the players and our trades that we made. I will be dragging Fort up here. I want to reveal his def trait, plus he's just looking too good. We've got a very good halfback second player here with Kenneth Walker, who's also very well rounded. Yeah, I just want to reveal Fort here and find out what his def trait is. Next up, we are dragging Whitehead here. Apart from that, the players are unchanged overall. We still have the players here. Garrett Wilson did go up in def trait. He's now a star dev, which is very nice. On defense, we had 2 trades. One trade was Chris Barnes. I kept calling him Kyle Barnes, which is wrong, of course. He's a 26-year-old star dev player Funnily enough, he is an initial Green Bay Packers player, so welcome back, you could say. And the second trade we did was at a right outside linebacker. We traded for Damone Clark, 23-year-old player out of LSU, star def, and an 83 overall. We replaced Logan Hall here. He was just with a normal depth chart, and I think that we just need that little bit of an edge. Speaking of edge, Kayvon Thibodeau did go up to an 89 overall. He's now a superstar X Factor, which is absolutely fantastic. He's the 11th best ranked right end in the league, so that's great. The player that was picked by the Giants in the real draft is now superstar X Factor for the Packers. Our lineup is looking very good. We've got defense 88, 89 offense, 88 overall. And looking at these players, I really have a lot of faith in them to have another successful season. Just for the record's sake, last season we finished 11-6. Yeah, I'm very excited to see how long it will take for us to manage that perfect season, going from an 0-17 to a 17-0. All right, guys, we are at 17-0 right now in the NFC North. We are atop the league, and we managed to get the perfect season in our only the third season of this rebuild. I'm actually very amazed at how this went. Usually it takes longer. Thinking of the Browns 0-17, 17-0 rebuild. But I really think that Lamar Jackson had his hands in that. The last time I did this, I had a rookie quarterback, and that just took ages longer. I'm really amazed. I mean, everybody did go up. The team is very solid, and we've got a lot of players in the high 80s or low 90s already. But yeah, well, I'll take it, of course. We have achieved our goal of making the Packers the #1 team overall with a fantastic 17 wins and 0 losses overall, with a perfect percentage here, and that's absolutely great. A lot of points scored, a lot of points against, 17 game streak. I mean, that was fantastic. 8 home wins, 9 road wins. Absolutely great. We're the #1 team. So I think that we will be seeded pretty far straight away. Let's take a look at the playoff bracket here. And of course, yeah, we are through to the divisional round. And I could cut the episode short right here. I'm not going to do that. We're going to head into the playoffs and see if we can't win the Super Bowl to really round off this absolutely perfect season. Playoff round time now against the Minnesota Vikings. We're going to head into the game straight away. We just looked at the roster. We know what it's looking like. The Vikings do look a bit tougher on offense compared to us, but our defense is stronger. Overall, we are tied, at least on paper. So yeah, let's get going, guys. All right, the game is underway. Packers instantly on the board. 14-0 in the second quarter now. 21-3, 21-6, 28-6. The Packers head into halftime with a comfortable lead. 28-16. The Vikings pushing back. Let's see if we can't get another score here for the Packers. Yeah, 31-23, and it's the final score. The game is over, and we congratulate the Packers to a win in the divisional playoff round. In the divisional conference championship now, we will be facing the Dallas Cowboys, while the Denver Broncos will be playing the Miami Dolphins in the other championship game. So yeah, let's head into the game. I can't really wait to see how far we can go in the season. We have gone up a little bit again. We're now 93 in all categories and a 93 overall as well. So yeah, let's see that Ezekiel Elliott stops screaming. The game has started. Dallas already on the board. The Packers score as well, 7-6 now in the second quarter, 10-6 as we head towards halftime. 13-13 at the beginning of the third quarter. Second half kicks off. It's 20-13 in favor of the Packers now, 27-13. And 27-20 is the final score in this championship round as the Packers fans chant and we head through to the Super Bowl. So we will be facing the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl. They won their game against the Miami Dolphins, before against the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots, so quite a path that they took. Ours was a bit shorter since we didn't have to play the wildcard round, but we still have to win that last final game. Let's take a quick look at our opponents. The Denver Broncos, led by Russell Wilson, quarterback, still there after his trade in the 2022 offseason, 35 years of age, star def trait, 88 overall, but there's still that double danger quarterback, double threat quarterback, not to be underestimated. Jack Cohn, Nick Mullins, and McKenzie are his backups. Halfback is Javonte Williams. He's a star def with a 96 overall, 24 years only. The player from North Carolina initially. Aaron Jones behind him, 95 overall, also star def trait. And Alex Moss. Fullback is CJ Ham. Quality fullback right there. Wide receivers, Jerry Jeudy, who's also a star def, 25 years old, Cortland Sutton, Quez Watkins, Tim Patrick, and Bo Melton. So in all honesty, these two are tough. The others should be manageable for our secondary. Tight end is Albert, Jesus Christ, what a name, Okwuegbunam. Got that out the first try. He's a star def player, 26 years old, out of Missouri. Yeah, looking good, but definitely no gigantic danger. Jeremy Ruckert also in there. Left tackle is Garrett Bolles, 85 overall. Left guard Dalton Risner, 89 overall, star def. Okay. Center is Lloyd Cushenberry III. Alright, he's one of the better centers in the team, also young. Right guard is Quinn Meinertz, 95 overall, also star def. Right tackle Terrence Steele, the first player that's not in his 80s in that O-line. Left end Tremont Jones, star def, 27 years old. Right edge is Jermaine McLeod, 85 overall, but 23 only. So he will be developing, but for the moment, he's the one we will be facing. D-tackle Grover Stewart and Tershawn Wharton. Left outside linebacker George Pritchett. Oh, watch out for that one. He's a superstar, 24 years old, 83 overall. Seems to have been drafted not long ago. Next up, mid linebacker Josie Jewell and Baron Browning, both in their 80s. Right outside linebacker Bradley Chubb. All right, let's keep an eye on him. Corners are Patrick Surtain II. He's a superstar as well, 24 years old. Fantastic corner right there. Michael Ojemudia, who I also like a lot. He's very good. Eric Stokes, Tony Truman. All right, these two, let's keep an eye out. Free safety is Justin Simmons. Star def, 94 overall, 30 years of age. Jamar Johnson is the strong safety. He's 78. Okay. Kicker Chris Boswell. Punter is Braden Mann. All right, so they've got a quality kicker in there, punter in there. Sorry, but yeah, our team is no pushover either. Let's take a quick look at the squad that will be heading into the Super Bowl and facing the Denver Broncos. We have a solid offensive line. Everybody in their 90s or 80s at least. We've got a brilliant star elite quarterback, Lamar Jackson. We've got Jameson Williams here and Drake London over there, and everybody looking really good and dangerous on defense. No injuries. Fantastic. Drake Jackson has gone up to superstar def trait. He's now at an 85 overall. Our left outside linebacker. That's actually pretty good. I'm very happy with this. And Jaquan Brisker, everybody else is unchanged. Kevin Thibodeau, of course, our superstar X Factor. And I believe Aiden Hutchinson also went up to superstar recently. So the 24-year-old out of Michigan is now at a superstar def trait, the number 8 ranked left end in the league. fantastic. I think we are more than ready to go. Let's head into the game, see how we do. I will be simming the game and only jumping in if things get really tight. Alright, the stage is set for the Super Bowl as the Packers face off against the Denver Broncos. The fans are ready. The Broncos are ready, running through the Gatorade stand. Russell Wilson as well, ready, as are the Packers, taking the field. Let's go, guys. Alright, so the game is underway, and the Packers are first on the board, 14-0 in the second quarter, 14-7 as we approach halftime, 17-10. One score lead, 17-17. The Broncos draw, 20-17, 20-20. That's a really close game right there. Let's head into the game now. All right, we are at the 31-yard line. Let's go with the run play to warm up a little bit here. And not really much getting done here. 1 minute to go. And yeah, let's go with the 0-1 trap. Kenneth Walker III. Let's go straight up the gut. We do have time here, so get close to that first down here. I think we might be missing a few inches. Yes, 1 yard that we're missing. I'm not going to risk that. I just want to take that first down, bring us into a good position, run down the clock as far as we can. And yeah, we make it as Denver suffers an injury timeout to Wharton. I think he's one of their D tackles. Let's go with an I-form ISO here with 1 minute 20 to go. Let's get that clock ticking, and Tyler Bass will be getting ready as Kenneth Walker III finds a route here. The clock starts ticking mercilessly. 20-20 draw game. Let's see if we can push it in for a decisive result. I would like to pick up that first down, first and goal. Very nice. Let's go for that touchdown. I have 3 timeouts left, so I would like to say that we've got all the time in the world, but of course that end zone can be really far away. Let's go with the 0-1 trap here. I'm gonna stick with the running plays here. Don't want to necessarily risk a turnover here. And so close. I think that was 1 yard as we are stopped. And at 3rd and goal, we will be taking that field goal. And with 10 seconds to go, Tyler Bass now, hero or villain, taking the kick. And of course, it is good. Tyler Bass, very reliable. Straight down between the sticks. And we go ahead 23-20. Our defense enables even one final option here for the offense to head out to the field. And yeah, one run, we get taken down, the clock runs down, and the game is over. Green Bay Packers win the Super Bowl. All right, let's take a quick look at the season recap. Of course, we know that we won the Super Bowl 23-20. The 6 times NFC champion beat the 10 times AFC champion. Green Bay Packers are the Super Bowl champions. MVP was Kobe Bryant, our corner that we drafted. Overall, the MVP was Christian McCaffrey. Coach of the Year was Redius. That's nice. Offensive player Christian McCaffrey. Defensive player for the Chiefs, Jadeveon Clowney. Offensive rookie Spencer Poyer. And a defensive rookie was Jermichael Wilkins. All right, congratulations all round. We have achieved our goal. We have achieved the perfect season, 17-0. We have managed to win the Super Bowl as the extra icing on the cake. And this is the team of the perfect season heroes. That went definitely better than I expected. The full draft was a thing I did with the Browns as well, but I did change things up a little bit here, especially by going for a very experienced quarterback. Kenny Pickett is at 78 right now, of course without playing experience, but nevertheless I doubt we would have gone through as quickly if we would have stuck with him. Yeah, it's a very solid team. I'm sure if I would continue playing right now, we would definitely be improving further and further, and especially developing the players into higher depth traits overall. But with our star quarterback Lamar Jackson at 28, we would have a good 4 to 5 strong years ahead of us until he starts to decline, and by then I think Kenny Pickett would be able to take over. Overall, this was great fun. I actually had a bit more fun with this one than with the one with the Browns that just dragged a little bit in the end. I just couldn't get that season done, and it was very up and down. This one here was way more straightforward and very clear cut as well. I could really feel that the improvements yeah, just made our team better, and there was less up and downs overall. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. If you like this video, please drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. That always helps a lot. And as always, thank you for watching. See you next time.